Ya sabes.
Desde Argentina, the Winona Riders.
Sí, muy bien. La prueba empezó y nos abrió. El tom no paraba de sonar y nos va a
I think they're on happy pills.
Rock and roll.
El rock está matando rock and roll. El rock está matando.
How many happy pills do you think they're on, Manolo?
Y si me voy,
At least 2 or 3, man.
Yeah. A few pints. Yep. Yeah.
Aquí tu amigo locutor, programador y muy bien desconocido Dr. G.
Y su cómplice, el Chivo.
Y el Manolo Diabólico. ¿Qué ondas?
Whoa. Stony punk and roll from Buenos Aires.
With 1 or 2 happy pills.
Yeah. At least.
Se categorizan como, okay, they're known for a high energy blend of punk rock and alternative music.
Yeah.
You know, so this one is not high energy.
No.
So they're also, se consideran también, they were categorized at one point in the indie folk movement of Argentina. I guess the most contemporary version of the indie folk, you know. So, meten a un poquito de todo estilos.
Yeah.
¿No? So, ¿qué les pareció?
The Winona Riders. No, I like the Winona Riders. I played them before. Well, yeah, hace mucho tiempo, pero like the Winona Riders. I don't know.
Well, there's a few Winona Riders.
Yeah, but this is the one from Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
You know what? It's kind of cool que el set, as it opens up y lo escuchamos, está un poco garagey.
Yeah.
The set for tonight.
Yeah, it ended up taking that swerve. It ended up taking that swerve.
It is a little garagey, a little garage punk, a little lo-fi, a little bluesy.
For sure.
So mira, and sin querer, we're gonna hang out quite a bit in Mexico today. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Y este grupo just started. Empezaron finales de 2024. They got a single and an EP out. Mínimo, ¿no? Check out this song title. Las visiones de Georgina. Lo que ella dijo. So, something went down. I don't know what went down. but something went down.
Tampoco.
So check it out. Mini Mono.
¿Y qué dijo, pues, chingao?
Listen to the lyrics. it's like Manolo saying, it didn't happen. It did not happen that way.
No sucedió.
No sucedió. Mini Mono.
Mi vecindad, MVMN, Diablo Visión.
Yeah, I like this girl style. Now, have you ever? Do you have a mini mono?
Do I have a mini mono? No. And I don't even know what a mini mono is.
Have you ever spanked a mini mono? Where's your mini mono?
Is that like a safety blanket?
My guess is a little bit of a monkey. A little monkey.
Like a munchichi?
And she really does not like Jorgina. ¿Qué onda?
There's some intense breaks in this song.
Yep. Well, I'm definitely looking forward para escuchar más de Mini Mono because there's something.
Was this the first song?
This is the first single. They have an EP though.
That was cool, man.
Angry.
Estas se parecen unas chinches pedorras.
It's very passionate. Vaca love. Cow crazy love. Well, plug, bloop. They don't shy away from being heavily influenced by the Pixies. Yeah.
But the lyrics are crazy.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, Plug is out there. They are
¿Dónde son?
de Lima, Peru. They're an underground favorite from Lima, Peru.
Okay. Yeah, you played them a few times.
Yeah, they've been around since 2007. Bueno, acaban de escuchar a Plug con la canción Moo Wow Moo, Cow Crazy Love. Yeah.
Yeah.
That legitimately just happened.
Get up on that.
Yeah, no, but Plug Plug, been around since 2007. They are one of the OG indie alternative punky bands from Lima, Peru. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I like them a lot.
So,
Antes de eso, Mini Mono
¿qué ondas con Mini Mono, güey?
son desde Mexico, dude. That was their first single. They have an EP that just came out. They are fresh off the block.
They have a whole lot of angst.
They do.
Yeah,
Georgina messed up that girl. So she has a lot to say about it.
Guáchale, Jorgina, te van a
Yeah,
chingar.
te van a ojear. Okay, so estábamos en Lima, Perú con Plug Plug. De ahí vamos a ir a Santiago, Chile, con los Turis. This is their debut EP that just came out about a year and a half ago. Los Turis es un dúo de Gabriela Donoce y Camilo Morales. They're funky.
Yeah.
They're funky.
So, are they from La Prepa or what?
You know what? No hay mucha información de ellos, además de que son de Santiago, Chile. This is their debut EP. Me topé con ellos, and I was like, all right, yeah.
They're sporting in the 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. Definitely 90s to early 2000s. Bueno, vamos con los Turis. Fittipaldi.
Mi Vecindad, Diablo Visión, MVMN.
It's like a really cool garagey.
Yeah, I like the intro to this jam.
Yeah.
And it's a two-piece.
Yeah, just a duo. You know, you could hear the semblance to like White Stripes and stuff.
Yeah, and just realizing cómo utilizan la percusión.
Yeah.
And the bass, the bass.
Yeah.
drum.
The bass drum, just the drum and guitar. Yeah.
¿De dónde son?
De Santiago, Chile.
Cool.
Yeah, those two folks. I don't think they're unhappy, but I don't think they're happy either.
Fittipaldi? I have no idea.
What is their other?
Now, you're not going to believe where this band's from.
I was going to say Mexico.
No, they're from South America.
Manuel's right. They're from Mexico. ¿Pero qué parte de México?
Tijuana.
Nuevo León.
No, that's actually pretty... They're actually from Hermosillo, Mexico.
Órale. Some good drugs out there.
So now trip on this, dude. I did not plan this. Or maybe I did and I just forgot. But the next, I'm closing out the set with all bands from Hermosillo, Mexico that all started within months of each other.
Damn.
So it's all like this. The next three bands are literally all started in 2021.
Thanks.
Months apart.
Y Dogo Loco.
Logo Loco.
Los pinches sapos are strong out there, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Well, if you look at them, they're One of them is a little bit on the skid side, right?
Yeah. Ready. Bueno, eso era la canción Ciudad con un nuevo grupo. Se llama Dogo Loco de Hermosillo, México. Tienen one EP and one full length in the last few years. Neta. Y sin querer, los próximos grupos también son de Hermosillo, México. These next two bands that we're about to play aquí en mi vecindad.
Wait. So estos comenzaron en el
2021, en el pandemia.
Pandemic, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So is this like their first single EP album?
This is off their full length.
Okay.
Yeah. So check it out. Vamos a seguir en Hermosillo, México, con un grupo que se llama Los Blobs. And what I love about this, some of these bands are doing this now. They're making faux portadas de cassette.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Órale.
And putting it out there. Do you remember making these 35
absolutely.
years ago and folding them up for our demos?
Putting them in the cassette.
Yeah.
You know,
These kids that weren't even born then.
They don't know what it really feels like.
Yeah.
Bueno, where the fuck would they get a cassette player?
Hey, you know,
they're coming back.
They're coming back, pero tienes que tener plata. Tienes que tener plata because they're expensive, dude. They're not like it's
probably
not
192-bit shit or something.
You should have held on to those Maxwell 90-minute bricks, the gold standard. Remember?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Anyways,
hi-fi.
Los Blobs con la canción Mugre. They call themselves lo-fi punk para vomitar.
Nice.
Cool.
You know, so check it out. Esta canción se llama Mugre. Son Los Blobs de Hermosillo, México.
Órale. Take it away, mi vecindad.
I didn't realize how
when I was listening to this set, and I was going, wow, can you imagine these 3 or 4 bands all playing together in Hermosillo? It'd be a fun. It'd be a fun night.
It would, man. But you would also end up with headaches the next morning.
Yeah.
What kind of headaches? ¿Por la peda o por los bangs?
Por la calor y todo el pedo, güey.
Ay, güey, ya se acabó.
Yep. Well, this next band también es de Hermosillo, México.
Wow, this is going to be a short set, bro.
Yeah, I know. I didn't plan it like that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Estoy bien cansado. I got to get up early tomorrow and do some shit.
Bueno, it's Saturday, so.
It's been you got to fly out.
María en
drogas. And since you live in Hermosillo, Mexico, there's probably a lot of Marías que usan drogas. Yeah. So.
O que se mochan con las drogas.
Que se mochen María en drogas.
If you listen to this, it's very stony, psyche. Oh yeah. They categorize themselves as psych garage punk lo-fi.
So si están saliendo todos esos grupos de Hermosillo, what's going on in Hermosillo? Is there a production company?
I don't know. They're all están either independently or on different labels, so it's not all in the same. Pero Hermosillo no es una ciudad tan grande así where you're not going to know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, exactly.
It's not like saying like La Capital or Guadalajara, Monterrey. You know, there's millions and millions.
Yeah, te pierdes. You know, you can get lost for sure.
Hermosillo is probably the size of San Jose. You know, so it's like.
Okay, so it's a pretty good sized city.
It's a good size, but not mega city.
Yeah.
This is a really good find that you
Yeah.
discovered with all these bands. Yeah, they're psychedelic and
Yeah.
what kind of drugs are they in Hermosillo?
I don't know. It makes me want to do some investigating reporting and maybe invite 2 or 3 bands at the same time. You know, like then go, let's do a Hermosillo interview, dude.
What's the Sergeant Papers where we were interviewing them or taking totes?
Simon, licking toads, dude.
Yeah. Now that was one of the most
That was
chaotic,
badass, dude.
interviews we've ever done. That was definitely. Eso era María Andrés de Hermosillo, México, con la canción En tu siglo, para que veas, doctor.
Yeah, el tuyo.
Antes de eso, escuchamos a los Blobs con la canción Mugre, igual de Hermosillo, México. Estamos hablando afuera del aire de like, what the heck's going on in Hermosillo right now, dude? And then we started thinking about Sgt. Papers and like quite a few bands que están saliendo de esa área, and they all have this like garage lo-fi.
Yeah, definitely
Drug
garage psych is blowing up in Hermosillo.
Yeah.
But and you know what's the best? Por eso te pregunté. Is there like a production company or like what's going on? Because
You know what? No sé, but like obviously, like
they're
I
using
mean-
the same drugs. I mean, what's
well,
happening?
maybe what I'm thinking of is bands like almost Sgt. Papers and a few others empezaron antes que ellos, so they might have been helped create
One of them is
or-
producing.
or-
right? Mhm.
exactly, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember when we interviewed Sgt. Papers, uno de los cuates stayed over there and was doing recordings, que no?
Yes.
Yeah,
El bataquero.
el
right?
morrillo, yeah,
Yeah.
el bataquero.
So I mean, that might be.
What he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. I think you're right, G. Yeah.
Pero, y también porque it just sounds really good.
Yeah.
You know? It just sounds really, really good. Y bueno, vamos a seguir. ¿Qué más tenemos esta noche?
Ok, ahora nos vamos del desierto, nos vamos a Zaragoza, España, a escuchar a los Bengala. They were a duo, now they're a trio. Esta rola salió el año pasado, Yo Grito, un sencillo. I like how they describe themselves, feline, garage, rock and roll.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since you played with Bengala.
Yeah, like what does that mean, man? Like tiger striped thongs, or what does it mean, you know?
Why?
I would like to think that.
Feline, garage, rock and roll.
I'm okay with that. It's like,
Well,
Yeah.
it's definitely
you know?
Yeah, super cool. It's the garage rock de España. Kind of like when I was listening to you cuando mandaste el set, Hector, I kind of picked up on the garage vibes, and I'm like, all right, let's do this.
Definitely. Well, Bengala empezó more of like a, I don't want to say hair metal, but they were very like, you know. Anyways, vamos a seguir aquí con Bengala aquí en mi vecindad. Love the drumming though.
So there were 2 pieces, and now there are 3 pieces.
Yeah, sometimes they remind me a little bit like Black Keys and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And they're from Zaragoza?
Zaragoza.
So this is a tribute song?
Yeah, I was gonna ask what it was.
I'm not sure. It might be. It's a single.
Yeah, but it's an homenaje a los Cidex.
Órale, cool.
Tienes un CD.
Te invito para que me expliques. Te sucedió, ¿qué pasó?
Outside of the vocals, the production reminds me of a couple of the early Love and Rocket songs. Musically nomás.
Estando en casa, esperándote. Y de pronto el teléfono sonó. Cuando tú me hablaste a mí, me dijiste que lo nuestro terminó. Yo grito para que me escuches.
Yeah, I was telling Chivo earlier that cuando escuché la música, si la escucho en mi teléfono, just, with the speaker, and then if I put on some decent headphones and try to listen to it then, it sounds so different,
Yeah, I was just listening to the OG version. I was like, oh, wow, okay.
It sounds so different. This
Dude, I'm super bummed these guys broke up, man.
When did they break up?
2020. I mean, everything that I've heard from them is fucking amazing. And, well,
Y nos volvimos locos, ahora con casi 40. Locos, cada uno por su cuenta. Claros en los 90.
María, but where they from? ¿Diabólico? Hello. Can you hear me?
¿Qué pasó?
¿Que de dónde son?
Son de Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is off their debut album.
I wonder if it was the pandemic that broke them up.
Yeah, it was right before the pandemic.
Yeah, well, that was when they last released, but I mean, you figure...
They've been around for a bit.
Yeah, they've been around for 6 years by 2020.
6-7 years or something like that. Released quite a few albums, like and EPs. I mean, they were prolific, and then all of a sudden, the pandemic hits. And
it kind of sucks because I felt like they had it all, dude. The musicians, the vocals, like the chord progressions. They were just on it, dude.
I wonder if músicos y cantantes somewhere else.
That's a good question.
Yeah, I tried to look up like what it's a 4-piece, so I tried to look up what each band member was up to. I don't know, either super private or I couldn't find anything on them.
But la cosa es que they weren't young back then. So I'm wondering if like that was kind of like their hurrah and like, you didn't do it, guys. Like get a real job.
That sucks, man, dude. They're fucking super talented, man.
Well, the song kind of talks about it, They're still crazy in their 40s,
Órale. I was just waiting for the guitar to ring out, man, because it's pretty awesome. Ok, acabamos de escuchar a The Black Islands con la canción Benicassim 97 del álbum Black Islands, su debut álbum de 2014 de Barcelona, España. Debutaron, and man, I am super bummed. Their last music salió en el 2020. Amazing indie garage rock, post-punk. noise. Yeah, I mean,
Just good stuff.
good stuff, man. Like I love playing them still, pero it kind of, brings a tear to my eye that they didn't survive the pandemic, man. They're so fucking
They
amazing.
remind me a lot of not en la música, pero en las ruinas. Around for like 15 years, we're doing it, and then they just pandemic hits, and they're just like, oh, big fuck yous to everybody, and we're out. Like it's like
we're ready.
like,
Life is hard, man.
Yeah. They're like, you guys can suck it. Anyways, it's a shame. It's a shame.
Yeah, hopefully they'll come back, and I think that if they do a comeback, man, I can't wait to hear what new material they might come out with, because everything. Check them out, 3 albums, 2 singles. I think it's all quality good shit, man.
Definitivamente.
Okay.
And you're gonna go on with some better stuff too.
Pues nos vamos a quedar en Barcelona. Ahora vamos a escuchar a Diamante Negro con la rola Centro del álbum La Náusea, que salió hace 2 años, en 2024. Un trío que se formó en 2018. Fuck, man, these guys during like the last 8 years, they're just pumping out all kinds of music. 2 albums, 3 EPs, a shit ton of singles, and in all that, they still collaborated with a bunch of artists to do a remix album.
Nice. Barcelona, I've been there, and yeah, the drugs are real. Anyways.
Abundance.
That was one of the few places where Paz's got to Felix's jokes
came true. Came to life.
Bring it out, where it really happened.
They called this bluff.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, right there on stage, dude.
They're like, did you say put some coke? Did you say put some coke on dicks?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Stacks had us. Anyways, a lot of good times. Vamos y seguimos con Barcelona. Man, a good city, great city. Diamante Negro. Aquí en Vecindad.
Yeah, that picture looks like they're having a lot of fun.
Yeah, these guys are fucking trippers, man.
Barcelona's it's a really artsy city. It's the opuesto of Madrid, but in the same vein. It's like saying New York to San Francisco or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, where it's still very artsy, very like,
And the shows, how were the shows? Like the people.
The thing is with Barcelona, hay mucha plata. There's a lot of money. It's heavily touristy. So it was odd. The shows that we played there twice, it's more of a poofy crowd. At least for what the shows we did. So I don't know. I don't know how to tell you. The city's beautiful, clean, overlooking the Mediterranean. I mean, it's like even Bolillo got lost. Like, I'll come back, and half a day later he comes back, dude. Like, it's like, where the fuck did you go, dude? Like, I don't know when's the next time I'm going to Barcelona. All right, dude, like, I probably won't say this on the air, but I like Madrid better.
Yeah.
Where are these guys from, dude?
La Ciudad Juárez, man. Juárez.
From Juarez, really?
Yeah, these guys are these guys surprised me with this jam, man. I think they were going through a dark spell because most of their music does not sound like this, and this came out in 24 or something like that.
Okay.
So 23 and 24, I think, is their best shit, but I think it's because of COVID, man. I think they're going through some shit.
Oh, wow.
Uñas pintadas, pantalones desgarrados, complejo de escapista,
Ciudad Juárez.
cochina pisada, el buen 10 minutos, solo quiero caminar.
You have to be a survivor to live there.
Todo cambió.
Yeah, I imagine it's a rough city, man.
Oh no, it's.
Ese güey.
I don't get scared very often, and that was one of the cities that like I did not feel comfortable.
You're like, me van a secuestrar.
Yeah. We played and got the fuck out.
Yeah. I think I've heard that before from other bands. It just
Yeah. There's something.
Yeah.
The juju there is just it's bad.
I think one of the bands we were interviewed that they were talking about.
Yeah.
There was a band of women from that area that were. Remember we played a song anyway. All girl band. They were coming up, doing really really good, and something like that got involved, and they just happened for them.
Because even El Paso, where we were being hooked up, so the hookup was to El Paso, and then we're going to Ciudad Juárez to play. Even El Paso is, again, almost a mirror of Juárez, where like you're just like, man, I don't
Just
wanna
like
be
a seedy underbelly.
Yeah, I don't want to be here, dude. And we were hooked up with some like this trendy emo band, kind of like Taking Back Sunday, Thursday, or whatever. Looking, I forgot their name. And those kids were freaking scared, dude. They were supposed to play over us, and they just wanted to open and bounce. And we headlined and we partied, and we did the Huber thing. But even then, dude, I was gotta say it was like we definitely didn't walk around by ourselves. In fact, and Flo had to play the drums.
Mm-hmm. On a pool table?
On the pool table. with just a
yeah.
They put a plywood for it. So he's like playing like this.
They're like, aquí te hacemos campo, aquí hay campo.
Yeah, dude. It was yeah.
They're probably looking at him like, you're gonna be a bitch about
it. And then Stacks got scared from a couple of lesbian women there because they were like way tougher than you were.
Damn.
Yeah, it was nice. That's all I gotta say, dude. So my hats to los exes de Lucia, because like they do dirty rock and roll like this.
Yeah,
they're really doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like they are sniffing things. That's all I gotta say.
Up in fumes, man.
Yeah. And there was a right at the front, el bar que estábamos tocando was this huge restaurant with bright letters, and all it said is "Aquí es caldo de res."
Órale, we're back. Okay, we're back on the air. Acaban de escuchar a los exes de Lucia con la rola, un sencillo de 2024, Se Hundió, los exes de Lucía de Ciudad Juárez, México. And este sencillo salió en 2024. It's really not representative of their style. Son un poco más calmadillos los vatos. But I don't know what
I
happened in
like this
20.
dirty rock and roll.
I
Dude.
know, like, I don't know what happened in 23, 24. I think that's their most exciting shit that they've put out.
They got dirtier huff paint.
Yeah, alcohol barato, drogas y,
We were able
you
to go,
know,
maybe, you know.
Y las
hierba
crudas,
mala,
aquí es caldo de res.
hierba mala para pasar el rato, man.
Así.
Ciudad Juárez, man, my hat's off to you. Muy bella gente, pero la ciudad, neta. Oh, wow, dude, that was a rough city, dude. And I've been to a lot of cities, but Ciudad Juárez is a rough city. That's all I gotta say, dude. It's rough, you know.
Well. What do you guys think? What's next?
It was rock and roll.
You know
I
what?
love the night.
You know what? I dug because when I started listening to the jam, and I was like, holy shit, these motherfuckers got something to say.
Oh, come on, dude. We used to play Denver record stuff. We used to play Tex.
Mm-hmm.
Yaps.
I mean,
Yeah.
straight into the point, dude. Solicito seguro.
Yeah. Why not, dude?
So,
Why not, dude?
I got an agenda.
yeah, they no tienen pelos en la lengua.
No.
So, cuando estaba
Tex.
escuchando a los ex de Lucía, I kid you not, cuando estaba escuchándola a través de los audífonos baratos, I kept hearing, like, you know, is it like a little bit of bluesy? Because towards the end, that guitar, even though a little more beat up, but
Yeah.
sped up, pero bluesy, ¿no? Pero con los gritos, and all, I don't know why I kept thinking of, like, you know, Mexico, Mano, but more on the rock side instead of the bluesy. So, you know, and Three, they're more in the bluesy side.
Now is Tex still all original members?
No, se murió el muñeco.
I think
Okay,
they're in
that's
I think they're in Triple A, güey. I think they're in Triple A, man. Los hermanos Mendoza.
Fucking, they're wrestlers. They're fucking. So, imagínate que comenzaron en el 86.
Sí, güey.
And they're from Tlaxcala, Mexico. And I think it was the muñecos. Or los muñecos, that's what they were called, los muñecos. Right? And the other brother, there were three at one point.
Watch this, dude. I love this que sacaron 2 discos en vivo en 1993. And the title is Stupid Hits en Concierto.
They're like, we're in our prime, man.
and Manolo turns around going like, man, these guys are bold, dude. I'm gonna become a fan.
You know what? Musically, they're fucking tight, dude.
They are.
Yeah.
And that's part of my point in there's a couple of things, ¿no? Obviamente me en eso, ¿no? Por la canción de Lucía. Pero también, you know, some respect to this band because they're really, really good.
Them and Haragana y Compañía y Banda Bostic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, they really like something, you know.
It's legitimate rock fail.
Yeah. Muñecos, man. Lado Paco and
Don't tell them that, dude.
yeah, you know, they're fucking, you know, for that, a mí me acordaba mucho de ay madre, you know, shit for some reason. I can't Latina, you know, fucking polivoces and shit, muñeco. You know? Pero y you're right, Diabólico, la música es excelente, they're really good musicians and they just really, really well. So, vamos a despedirnos esta noche con a la México. Un saludo hasta el cielo por uno de los niños que están aquí. I think one of the sons is now playing with them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think there's the twin moon and one of the sons of los muñecos.
Man.
A little muñeco or something like that. But anyway, terminamos con Solicito Duro del álbum Te Vas a Acordar de Mí, which is another really
That's one of their jams.
Dude, I'm pretty convinced that's Villano 1, 2, y 3 right there, dude.
you know you want that outfit, you know you want that look, and you know, chaps and all, you know. But nos despedimos.
Hasta la próxima semana, muchachos. Agur.
Buenas noches, raza. Se cuidan.
Mi vecindad. So and then I listened to this song and there are other songs. Te vas a acordar de mí. I was like, they rock. These rock.
Yeah.
They're definitely blues rock, like hard.
Yeah, like at first, when I first listened to like the first like opening licks, I wasn't really into it. But then like 20 seconds into it, and I'm listening to the music, I'm like, oh shit, these guys are fucking pretty good.
Yeah, they got like read their song titles, and you'll be tripped out. Like they got song titles like Boogie de la Frontera, Funky Número Uno. You know, like this one did Cosas en el Hotel. What's going on in the hotel?
I know. These guys are fucking the papi chulos of their town, dude.
Yeah.
There's something to say about certain groups that came out of Denver that
Yeah. No, I
quality is because I think Denver might have more than one producer and engineer. You know?
well, look at all these bands that came out of Denver Records, and I'm just talking about rock urbano. Tex, obvio. Sam. Okay, Lead and Roll.
And rock big.
Heavy Nopal.
También, they were big in
El Haragán y Compañía.
Yeah.
And Banda Bostic. I mean, that's just to name a few that all came out of Denver Records back in the late 80s, early 90s. I mean, so, and that, y eso, incluso, you have a bunch of bands como Specimen, Transmetal, a bunch of them started also on Denver Records, you know, so like, they, you know, my hats off to Denver Records. They had a pulse for la música independiente de Mexico for many years.
Yeah.
I think just production quality and stuff like that, they should have stepped up their game before the bands.
Some of them, yeah. That's why I was, that some of the bands, I think, porque eran buenos músicos, they were able to capture good, quality recording.
Yep.
Y hay unos que y es obvio cuando se escucha, pero no. Te digo, we used to play Tex.
Y de la secu terminé la prepa y estudié vendedor de libros seguros de vida.
Remember, we saw this.
Manny saw him.
Did we see him in San Jose, dude? With El Borja and that whole
Yeah.
No, wasn't it a show? It was at the Berkeley Square.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have been outside drunk.
Yeah. Well, it was either Berkeley Square. I don't remember. For some reason, I picture them at Berkeley Square.
I don't know, bro. Era un pinche desmadre back in the day, dude.
Yeah. I hardly remember.
How did we survive? Okay, there was times, think about it, where we were in Berkeley.
Yeah.
Where did we stay?
You know what's funny, bro? That last jam in my set, Alcohol Barato, Drogas y Hierba Mala pa pasar el rato, when I listened to that song like the second time, and I was like, holy fuck, that was us.
Yeah. Pasar el rato.
Simón.
Esta noche, hasta la vista.
Se porta